Welcome to TechSphere. Elon Musk, the visionary founder of SpaceX, has a bold ambition to establish a self-sustaining human colony on Mars. Musk's ultimate goal is to make humanity a multiplanetary species, with Mars as the first viable destination. But why Mars? Musk has explained that while the Moon could be a stepping stone for space exploration, Mars offers a far more promising future for human civilization. Unlike the Moon, which lacks resources for long-term sustainability and is too close to Earth, Mars provides the opportunity to create a true, independent colony with its own resources, atmosphere, and potential for growth. Musk has stated that while the Moon can serve as a testing ground for technologies and systems that will later be used on Mars, the real potential for human life lies on the red planet. Mars offers water ice, a day-night cycle similar to Earth's, and the possibility of developing a self-sustaining ecosystem. Therefore, Mars represents not just a temporary outpost, but a new home for humanity, where we can thrive and expand beyond Earth's boundaries. In this video, we'll dive into Musk's grand vision for Mars, exploring how Starship, food production, energy solutions, habitats, and governance will play a crucial role in making life on Mars a reality. Let's explore what life on Mars would look like, according to the mind of one of the world's most influential tech pioneers. The Starship is at the heart of Musk's plan to colonize Mars. Designed by SpaceX, this fully reusable spacecraft is capable of carrying both cargo and passengers to Mars. Starship has been specifically engineered to transport large numbers of people to distant destinations in space, including Mars. With its large payload capacity, over 100 tons, Starship can carry enough supplies, equipment, and people to Mars to make it possible to establish a functioning settlement. Starship's first crewed missions to Mars are planned for 2028, with a focus on sending initial supply missions before that. These missions will be crucial in laying the groundwork for human life on Mars. Musk envisions Starship as not just a vehicle for one-time missions, but as an integral part of the ongoing human presence on Mars. Once fully operational, Starship will be used regularly to ferry supplies and people between Earth and Mars, ensuring that the colony remains supplied as it grows. Life on Mars will be a world away from Earth in many ways, and one of the most significant differences is the length of a Martian year and the gravity. A Martian year lasts about 687 Earth days, which means that for every 2 Earth years, a Martian year is completed. This creates a unique challenge for planning long-term missions and for colonists to adapt to the Martian environment. The long days and nights may also affect sleep cycles and human psychology. In addition to the long days, Mars has only 38% of Earth's gravity, which means that people will experience significantly less gravitational pull. Over time, the impact of this reduced gravity on human health could lead to muscle atrophy, bone density loss, and other physical challenges. Musk and SpaceX plan to address these challenges through exercise regimens and possibly creating artificial gravity inside the habitats or spacecraft to minimize the health risks posed by low gravity. Growing food on Mars will be one of the biggest challenges for any long-term settlement. Musk has acknowledged that without a sustainable food source, a Mars colony will not survive. The Martian environment is harsh, with temperatures well below freezing and a thin atmosphere. However, Musk believes that hydroponic farming or aeroponic farming systems could be used to grow crops without soil, using water and air to provide essential nutrients to plants. These farming systems would likely be housed in greenhouses or similar controlled environments that can simulate Earth-like conditions for plant growth. Initially, the colony will likely rely on pre-packaged food brought from Earth, but as the settlement grows, local food production will become essential. Musk's vision is for Martian settlers to grow enough food to meet their needs, including staple crops like potatoes, lettuce, and other vegetables. For protein, early settlers might raise animals or use insect farming, which is already being considered as a viable protein source on Earth. Creating sustainable habitats on Mars is another challenge that SpaceX must address. The Starship is designed to carry equipment to Mars that will be used to build initial habitats. Musk envisions the colony's first settlers living in pressurized inflatable habitats made of durable materials. These habitats would be able to withstand Mars' extreme temperatures and provide a safe, Earth-like environment for humans to live and work. As the colony grows, settlers will use Mars resources to create more permanent buildings. Musk proposes using Martian regolith, soil, to create building blocks for the construction of homes and other infrastructure. The use of in situ resources will reduce the need to transport materials from Earth, making construction more feasible and sustainable. Additionally, underground habitats may be built to shield colonists from harmful radiation. Mars lacks a protective magnetic field like Earth's, leaving it exposed to cosmic radiation. To address this, SpaceX plans to build habitats below the Martian surface, where colonists would be shielded from the radiation while maintaining a livable environment inside. Energy production on Mars is a fundamental requirement for a sustainable colony. The primary source of energy will be solar power, as Mars receives about half of the sunlight Earth does. Musk plans to deploy large solar panels on Mars to generate electricity, which would be used for everything from lighting and communication to powering food production and life support systems. However, because Mars has long nights, energy storage solutions will be key to ensuring a continuous power supply. Batteries, likely powered by lithium or other materials found on Mars, will be necessary to store energy generated during the Martian day for use during the long nights. In the long run, Musk envisions using Mars's resources to build nuclear power plants as an additional source of energy. This would provide a stable, long-term power supply for the growing colony, and the development of local energy infrastructure would be crucial for long-term sustainability. As the Mars colony grows, the question of governance in society will become increasingly important. Musk has been vocal about his belief that Mars should be governed by its settlers, with direct democracy and a system where people living on Mars can govern themselves. He believes that the colony should be free from Earth's laws and regulations, and that decisions should be made by the people living on Mars. The legal and ethical questions surrounding governance on Mars are complex, especially considering that international space law dictates that celestial bodies like Mars belong to all humanity. This presents a challenge for Musk's vision of Martian self-governance. However, Musk argues that Mars should be a new frontier where humans can create their own systems of governance and laws. In terms of the societal structure, Musk believes the colony should foster a sense of community and cooperation. Given the harsh conditions and the long-term nature of the project, individuals in the colony will need to work together to build infrastructure, support one another, and create a thriving society. This will require a diverse group of people, including engineers, scientists, farmers, and entrepreneurs, all working toward the common goal of establishing a permanent human presence on Mars. Despite the ambitious vision Musk has for Mars, colonization is not without its challenges. In addition to radiation exposure, the low gravity on Mars poses risks to human health, and psychological challenges such as isolation and confinement will need to be addressed. SpaceX plans to counter these challenges with technologies like artificial gravity, radiation shielding, and exercise programs to maintain the health of the settlers. Psychological well-being will also be a priority. Efforts made to ensure that the settlers stay connected to their families back on Earth and have access to entertainment and other support services. The long-term success of the Mars colony will depend on human resilience and innovation. While there are many unknowns, Musk's vision provides a roadmap for humanity's future in space, and SpaceX's progress in developing the technology needed for colonization is already paving the way for a Mars mission within the next decade. Elon Musk's vision of colonizing Mars represents a monumental leap in human progress. By overcoming immense technological, physical, and psychological challenges, Musk aims to establish a self-sustaining colony that will serve as humanity's backup plan and a new home for future generations. With Starship, solar power, in-situ resource utilization, and a resilient society, the vision for Mars is slowly becoming a reality. While the road to Mars is long and filled with challenges, Musk's dedication to space exploration and his vision vision for the future offer a glimpse into what life on Mars might look like in the years to come. The dream of becoming a multiplanetary species is closer than ever, and the first steps are being taken right now. What do you think about Elon Musk's ambitious vision for Mars? Can humanity really create a self-sustaining colony on the red planet? Share your thoughts in the comments below.